Hello, Magic players. It's corn time. We're gonna do this chromatic cube draft. I did look at the card list, but I'll be honest, I just skimmed it. So I don't know what all is in this exactly. I mean, I know kind of. There's a lot of stuff. There's like a lot of planeswalkers, a lot of crazy expensive cards, a shit ton of rares and mythics. Seems kind of whack. But anyway, we're just gonna see how it bloody goes. And I'm only spending coins, so it's not that big a deal, even if I lose. I mean, I know I say that, but I'll still be salty. Anyway, it's early in the morning. I'm still drinking my coffee. How are y'all doing? Did you like? Did you subscribe? Did you enjoy watching me draft Streets of New Capenna over and over again? I don't know if this is ranked. Okay. I'm already just brain dead. Field of the Dead is probably good, right? One more tokens would be created. Those tokens plus that many squirrels are created. So it makes a bajillion squirrels if you have a bajillion tokens. What is this? Upkeep, exile the bottom creature card. What? Exiles things. Into your library. Okay. If it was into your hand, I'm like, that's nuts. I do like that. That lightning bolt sort of thing. Why do I think that Field of the Dead is good? If you control 7 or more lands with different names. I feel like if I can just get, like, ramp stuff and be 5 colors. You know what I mean? Oh, that's pretty cool. Food or a treasure. I don't know. It's either Field of the Dead or, like, Vraska. Or Toralf's Disciple. Could be aggro. I'm not sure how good being aggro is in this kind of a crazy-ass format. It's a flash 3-2. It's not the worst. Nico Bolas, the Ravager. I actually kind of like. Jaxus is decent too. I do like Lutri the Spell Chaser. And Nico Bolas. I'll get him because I'm still, I am in red, I think, but I don't know any other color I'm in just yet. Urabrask. It's like a whole set full of all these crazy cards. You can run like 5 colors pretty effectively in this crazy-ass format. Most people are going to be running 3-4 color crazy decks, and I'm just like, yeah, I mean, mono red is a thing, right? I do like looting, but I think Urabrask is pretty good. So far, all my creatures are pretty aggressive. I need some cheaper cards, though. Hey! Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Pass the Torch. That's one I haven't seen. Well, this creature deals combat damage. You may cast target card name, pass the torch from your graveyard without paying its mana cost. If you do, this creature loses. So it can let you, it can let you burn twice. So it can be 4 damage instead of 2. Do like Electrostatic Blast, but Fable of the Mirror Breaker is insane. Clone Crafter? I don't know. Nightmare Shepherd is good. I do like Nightmare Shepherd. So if I end up going onto black... Siege Gang Commander. Gang. Ugin the Ineffable. That could be a really out of nowhere surprise, motherfucker. I actually have powerful cards too. Siege Gang Commander is potentially 6 damage to the face, though. What does he do? Conjure a card named Shivan Dragon into your hand. Love that. That's funny as fuck. I do also like Zeatora's Envoy. I quite a bit like Zeatora's Envoy. So you just use him to summon a Shivan Dragon, or conjure a Shivan Dragon. He's also removal. Am I being a fucking idiot doing mono red in this format? I might be. Something to be said for consistency. Like, I'm a lot less likely to have mana issues, and Lutri can actually probably be a companion. I really doubt I'm going to get multiple copies of cards. Okay, now I have to pick out a second color. I do like Risk the Redeemed. Glasspool Mimic is okay too. Kaya is okay. That thing's really good in this format as a reanimator. Sounds really good. Harrow. There's creature token you control. Create a copy. Actually potentially relevant. We might be Boros Burn, who knows? If I do go black-red, that'll be the thing. I do like Magda, though. Who knows if I end up with the dragons to support it, but a 2-drop 2-1 that makes treasures? I like Sedgemoor Witch. Does make me want the Blood Crypt, though. Who knows if I'm going either of those colors. Ravager came back around, so we'll grab him. Probably won't run him, but we'll grab him. We could go Jund, but I really want to just do mono red. Bolus was one of the earliest ones I almost picked. I first picked this thing. Would love to just get a lightning bolt. Ral. Whenever you cast or copy him, he deals 1 damage to an opponent or planeswalker. Scry 1, copies instant and sorceries. Probably have enough legendaries to make Karn's Temporal Sundering good. Ral, I guess. Agent of Rafine lets me steal my opponent's stuff. 5-color dragons. I guess Tiamat would have been a good choice. Alright, so far we're blue-red, but we could go blue-red-black. What's my curve? Blech, it's ugly. I need more cheap cards. Or do I not? What is this format like? I'd like more cheap cards. I'd love to get that Blood Crypt. And the other one. Watery Grave. That is kind of a kill spell, but I'll grab the Watery Grave so I have at least a fix. Not planning on splashing green. Hey, wait, that was actually runnable. Oh, Goldspan Dragon! Oh, I really like Rahilda. But I don't think I can pass up Goldspan Dragon, because there's no way it makes it around. Would love to get that. Exile a non-land card from their library at random. Lets me play my opponent's cards. It's a 2-drop 2/2 first strike. Please make it around. Please make it around. Oh, it's the weaker Alchemy Goldspan Dragon. Whatever, it's still Goldspan Dragon. Like, it's still Goldspan Dragon. Alright. Alright. 3 damage to any target. Look at the top 2. Blah, blah, blah. What is this? It draws their first card each turn. If it's not their turn, create a devil. Whenever one or more devils attack one or more players, you and those players each draw a card, then discard a card at random. I don't really want to be discarding cards at random, though. I like Professional Facebreaker. I also like Obnixilis, though. Yeah, I think I like Obnixilis here. Robber the Rich. What does this do? Each opponent loses X life. Oh, man. Love it if that makes it around. If not, there's enough other big red things here that I could probably grab. That's insane, though. Especially on color. Ribbons is like a weird fireball. I'll take Robber of the Rich, though, because I need more cheap creatures. Henrika could also be really good, but look at this curve. And I'm trying to be aggro. Cut to Ribbons is really good. Alright, well, we'll see what ends up going around. So far, I only have 2 dragons to potentially grab with Magda. Ooh, Pyro Boy. What does this do? Your player sacrifices a creature. When they do, discard a card. Conjure a duplicate of the sacrificed creature. So it kills one of their creatures. They sacrifice a creature, then you choose to discard. And if you choose to discard, you get a copy of that creature. So the top 3 cards, separates them into a face down and a face up. Put one pile into your hand and the other into your graveyard. I mean, sure, that's neat and everything, but I have Young Pyromancer and Sedgemoor Witch. Crux of Fate is a board wipe. Put a charge counter on it. It deals that much damage to any target. Exile the top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. Depends if I just cut down to red, man. I feel like going mono red is correct. Like, Crux of Fate is fine, I guess, but I don't care for it that much. I like Atsushi. I like Bankbuster a lot, actually. Atsushi is solid. Show Dominance deals X damage. You may cast a spell with mana value X or less from your hand without paying its mana cost. It's what I like to see. I like to see it. Memory Deluge is also really good. Stitch Assistant. I don't want to give up Electro Dominance, though, because the power of just, like, zap and slam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 non-red cards. 5 cards that require me to not be mono-red. So I'm at 12 cards for mono-red. I could also pick one between blue or black. Probably leaning towards black right now. Like, Agent of Rafine seems good, but kind of mana intensive. Ral's not super duper. Steam Vents. Lier. What is this? New Chainer. Discard card, cast a creature card from your graveyard, activate only once, and enter the battlefield under your control. If you didn't cast from your hand, it gains haste. Torbrand's too heavy into red. As long as it's your turn. Counter target artifact or creature spell. I really like Great Shark. Maybe that was wrong. Prismari Command is kind of nice. What's this? Put a random creature card with mana value X or less from their library onto the battlefield. Under your control, it perpetually has base power and toughness XX and gains Ward 1. I don't think I have enough instants and sorceries to support that. Yeah, I've literally one instant. Sure. A token that's a copy of target creature you control. I actually kind of like that. I do like a braid, too. A braid is just solid. Iltharg. Draws a... I don't like discarding at random, though. What does this actually do? Oh, a little late now. Alright, let's pretend we're not running blue. Source you control would deal damage to a permanent player, deals triple that damage instead. 6 mana though. Shoot. If I'm going all these colors, these are the ones I want to run. That's too many cards. Chart of Course is also good. If I'm going just black-red, Forsworn Paladin is correct. Prismari Command is decent. Ral. I mean, Bolus is really strong, though. Like, Bolus does make me want to run. You know what? A consistent strategy is probably better than that's pretty cool, but no. Thriving Bluff if it comes around. Move a gold counter from it, draw a card. How many dragons do I have? 1, 2. Only 2. Wait, I thought I had more dragons. I had 3. Okay, well. Let's again pretend we're cutting blue, because I feel like I can pretty easily do that. And then just be black-red. Choose among any number of targets instead. One creature card in your graveyard, get 3, shuffle it into your library. Exile this creature card from your graveyard. Shuffle it into your library. Create a token that's a copy. Dreadhorde Invasion is funny. It's actually funny as fuck. Not sure how many vampires I have. Probably like none. I don't really have time to check. I do like Dreadhorde Invasion. Temple of Malice is also good, but I think Angie is... we'll get the land. Terror of the Peaks or Junji. Wow. I think Terror of the Peaks. I like Junji's good, but Terror of the Peaks is Terror of the Peaks. Fire Prophecy's decent. Let's not overthink it. I don't have enough instants and sorceries to really make that good. +2/+2. Discard any number of cards, draw that many cards, and add that much red. Treasure Map is cool. Treasure Map is pretty cool, but Royal Eruption is just a slinging burn spell. 4-drop 5/4. Cavalier of Flame. Crit Breaker is also good. Enters the battlefield, discard any number, draw that many. When it dies, it deals X damage, where X is the number of lands in my graveyard. I don't have enough instants and sorceries to really make anything built around instants and sorceries good. That just says spell, though. So many 5-drops, man. Bone Shards is removal. Slinging Lieutenant. Additional cost to cast the spell, sacrifice any number of creatures. So if I sacrifice like 2 creatures, that's a 4-drop. Oh, too late now. Playcrafter's better. I already have too many expensive cards for what my strategy is. I'll have to start cutting stuff. Terrifying. I mean, this can be the companion, so it's not really going to add to the number. Discard to cast a creature from your graveyard. That seems really good, actually. Sarkhan is oddly relevant. Lurrus would not be great. He's okay, though. Bro, what? Fire Prophecy. I have no idea what I'm supposed to cut. I can cut Blood Shards. Or discard a card. Bone Shards is really good. Never mind. Oh, brother. Honestly, I could go mono red at this point. Alright, we're gonna have to think. I'm gonna have to think real hard about, like, what I'm building. So, Latry's gonna be... Am I pronouncing that? Is it Latry or Lutry? Otter Boy. It is an otter, isn't it? It's an otter creature type. Elemental Otter is my companion. Does it... It does not count towards the number when it's in the companion slot. Okay, good. Help me think. How many instants and sorceries? 4, 5, 6. Only 6 instants and sorceries. Might still be enough, though. Might drop Big Score. Might drop Ilharg, the Raise Boar. I don't know. Is Ilharg better than Cavalier of Flame? What is Ilharg good with? It does let you throw something else in, tapped and attacking, though. I like Toralf's Disciple. Abrade and Fire Prophecy are my 2 early game removal spells. Really like Electro-Dominance. We are black-red aggro, but as aggro as you can get in this kind of format, I guess, because still have a lot of expensive cards. Three dragons. 3 dragons for Sarkhan and Magda. Still think Magda's just good, though. I want to cut Sedgemoor Witch? I don't think so. 3-drop 3/2 Menace on its own is good enough. Neheb. Yeah, the Sling Gang and Siege Gang together is pretty cool. Forsworn Paladin is pretty good. Creature also gains Death Touch. I've got a slight treasure theme going on. Urabrask is not super duper, but he is a hasty beater. I feel like I want to cut 1 or 2 of the 5-drops. I just can't figure out which ones to cut. Ilharg is really good. Cavalier of Flame, if you can just pump the team, especially if I get counters with Pyromancer and Witch. They're also good. Could drop Angie, but that's also direct damage. She is the only vampire. She's the only vampire in the deck. But being able to sacrifice creatures to drain for 2 seems good. Just throw in my 1 fixing. No, I'm not splashing blue at this point. We're black-red. We are black-red aggro. Is this... No, this didn't get alchematized into a crappier version. I'm glad. They need to stop doing the way they did Goldspan Dragon dirty. I don't like it. I have no idea what to drop. I'm actually at a loss. Taralf's Disciple gives me lightning bolts, so I do not want to drop that. Getting 4 copies of Lightning Bolt into the deck, even if you don't draw them right away, like, that's pretty freaking solid. Urabrask and Angie are the only ones I'm really... Chainer's good. I like the whole deck. I don't think there's mill in this format, but maybe I can just run it like this. 4 cards over. Seems risky. I will fix that. Because we are substantially more red, and that's a triple red, even. If you copy a spell with X in its mana cost, how does that work? It must copy the X on the stack. Right? How do the companions work? Pay 3 and put it in your hand. Okay. We're gonna try it like this. If I don't get enough lands or whatever, then that'll suck. Yeah, if I don't get enough lands, then I'll have to go back. Probably cut Angie and Urabrask. Profumado TK. I wonder why this isn't ranked. I guess I'll keep it. It's very slow. I draw like Tenacious Underdog off the top would sure be nice. He also has Lutri. That's neat. Not in this fucking 3-color crazy ass bullshit. Am I gonna let that live? Let's just Royal Eruption it. A Braid is better because it can hit artifacts. terms of direct damage, whatever. Kill your mana. Play some of my own. What is this? If you don't cast it, put it into your hand. I could just make a treasure token and wait and play Urabrask. I could just play Sling Gang, have a bunch of goblins. I think Siege Gang's probably better. I wait and make a treasure. Yeah, we'll wait. We'll wait and make a treasure token. I guess I could have swung, and maybe he would have been dumb enough to let me do the trade. And then I just play Sling Gang. This is a weird format. I would like the treasure. Could also Electro for 4 if I draw a land. Brutal. Very brutal. Very brutal. So he's gonna make a Tree Folk. Yeah. And that is correct. Oh, I should have waited. Alright. Destroy target creature, Planeswalker. Okay. So I can Electro Dominance for 2, and then Bone Shards, discarding maybe Sling Gang. But if I Electro Dominance for 3, I can kill Rashmi. I think killing Rin is probably better. Let me think. If I kill both of those and swing at Rin, all Rin can really do is dig for a bunch of lands. But if I just burn for 3 here, Bone Shards here, swing for 1. We'll discard Sling Gang. I really need to draw land, though. So essentially he just pluses Ren and 7 to dig for 1,000,000 lands. Fill up his graveyard. Massacre Worm. Well, if he does have reanimation spells, which I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say he has at least 1 reanimation spell. Like, from what I'm seeing, he must. He didn't like his top card, which is kind of good for me. Eve of Sanity's pretty good. There's that. Okay. Should play Urabrask. Get Urabrask down. Swing at Ren. Does he lose Ren and 7, or does he lose Thief of Sanity? He loses Ren and 7. What is that? Well, that kills Urabrask. Sucks to suck. Can't do anything about that. Gets to dig through my top 3. Then put the rest into their graveyard. So he's gonna annihilate, like, a lot of my most powerful things. I don't think I can deal with Kogla at this point. I mean, the only way to deal with Kogla is to... Sure, GG, God Pharaoh's Gift. Alright. Alright. Let's do some editing. The lands weren't exactly the problem, but Sling Gang and Siege Gang were both kind of bad. There. Those are the cards I'm kind of arbitrarily cutting. Maybe I just shouldn't have kept a hand that wasn't very aggro. Ugh. Gross. That's better. Fable's good. Is Underdog or Magna better? Everyone else is running dorks of some sort. Play Underdog first. Terrified. This format terrifies me. I will make that trade. Best believe it. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Sarkhan can kill that. Or something. Sarkhan can just be 2 kill spells. Bruh. Swing with the Leyline Prowler. Doesn't it have Vigilance anyway? No. Does not have Vigilance, but that's okay. Discard 2 of these. Draw a couple of cards. Sarkhan, burn that before he starts drawing. Do I hold that back to try to block? I don't really think so. Although maybe. Trying to keep Sarkhan alive would be good. If I flip Fable, resolve Terror of the Peaks. Okay. Atsushi. Nice. Dragon cards perpetually cost less, which would let me play Terror. Or I can just kill Atsushi, swing with this, and then cast Terror. Yeah, kill Atsushi, swing, play Terror. I'm playing Sarkhan as... What? 4 damage. Fuck. Me. Oops. I thought he did 4 damage. I really thought he did 4 damage. Oh no. That was stupid. That was incredibly stupid. Okay, well, I just wasted one of my highest value cards. I could have killed Leyline Prowler. I mean, honestly, just plain underdog might be better. Because it's hasty. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah. Let's do that. Don't really feel like playing Bone Shards here. But now just copying Terror of the Peaks wins. Garrick Unleashed. No blocks. Take 7. Very cool. I am surprised I still won that. That was Kiki Terror of the Peaks. I made a terrible, terrible misplay and somehow didn't get punished for it. I probably should have got punished for that. The opponent must have been laughing about that, like, ah. Alright, Sarkon does 3 damage. Let's keep that in mind. For some reason, I thought it did 4 damage. Alright, I'll be right back. It's too bloody cold in here. Alright, you know what? We have Kiki Terror. Let's do it. Really do need to draw lands, though. Really need to draw lands for several turns in a row. Fable. I may discard Cavalier of Flame. That's fine. Oh, he has to pick a color. I'm like, why is it slow? Black. Yeah, let's discard Cavalier. And nothing else. And if he doesn't remove Terror... Oof. Dude conceded quick. I mean, I got that combo online quick. I was gonna kill him next turn. Well, maybe not. If he killed the Terror of the Peaks, he still had at least a turn. Nice. I bet there's board wipes in this crazy-ass cube draft thing. I remember one guy had a cube we would draft IRL. Yeah, I guess. I'm just constantly putting myself in a position where I have to draw lands. But Pyro with Eruption is decent. Pyro with Eruption and a Braid. If I can just draw Mountain for like 3 turns in a row. Oh no, don't remove the Pyromancer. It's not allowed. No removing the Pyromancer allowed. Freebooter. Alright, well, whichever one he takes, I'm killing it with the other one. Yeah, I'm stuck on lands. Welcome to my world. Love to get a mountain and play Neheb. Neheb. I don't know. You know, I'm reading a history book and it has this character. There's one of the pharaohs and his name is Tutmosis. And I just think that's such a funny name. Tutmosis. Sounds like a disease. Yeah, man, I went to the hospital. They told me I had Tutmosis. Yeah, I went to the hospital. They told me I have Neheb. Oh no, I'm so sorry. What's Neheb? Oh, it's where your torso and your eyeballs light on fire. Yeah, okay, let's both play trainer, huh? I'm gonna swing with young bro. Play my own chainer. Okay. Kite sail hits nothing. If I hit a mountain, I think I throw down Goldspan first. Is he gonna discard to recast his 2/1? Cast a creature card. That's kind of funny. So you could use that, if I draw a mountain, I can actually use that, discard Terror of the Peaks, cast Terror of the Peaks, and swing with it. This new chainer is actually pretty darn good. What? What are you gonna do? Come on. You can do it. Freebooter is probably not the right choice, because you already see my whole hand. I'm out of coffee now. Sad days. Maybe I'll make another cup. I will double block with my 1/1s. Best believe I'll double block with the 1/1s. Is this only... Activate only once each turn. He doesn't have the mana for Junji, though. Unless he has a land. Sure. Haste for no reason. Well, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Burn yourself for a lot. Is Terror of the Peaks better, or is Goldspan better? Terror of the Peaks with Goldspan makes next turn lethal. And then some. But Goldspan lets me get more mana. Let's play Terror of the Peaks. Because now, like, I can just play my creatures, and that kills him. And if he does have a spell that kills it, he at least bolts himself. He bolts himself, and then I still have Goldspan coming in next turn. Yeah, Goldspan. Get bolted. I could throw down Robber of the Rich here, but I'd rather have a surprise hasty creature. Let's think, because he blocks those two. He still takes 2 from those. So, no blocks. Because I think I have him dead with Robber of the Rich. He's at 4. 4 gets through. Oh, or I can just Electro Dominance him for 4. Wait, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, for 5. Electro Dominance for the win. And the unnecessary Robber of the Rich. That was a good top deck. Utterly unnecessary, like... There was no reason for me to actually draw that. I was gonna win either way. And now we're gonna pause real quick. Okay, we're back. We are back. I think I'm happy with this deck now. After cutting Angie, Urabrask, and Sling Gang, Siege Gang. Sling Gang, Siege Gang is like, they seem good, right? But they're so mana intensive. Like, for them to really be good, I need 6 mana. And you saw that game, like, hitting 5 mana was a stretch. Rain 0. It's neat looking. Yeah, okay. What the? I don't like that. Startled me. Young P. Get it out there. Make him think I've got instants and sorceries. I really don't. I'll trade him with anything, basically. Well, that has double strike, so... Never mind. What is this? Cards you drew this turn. So if I top deck something, I can't actually really cast it. Kinda want to kill him. Do I just use Sarkon? Use Sarkon and blast that. Then whatever he equips gets double strike anyways. I still think Sarkon and blast that is actually correct. Bolt it. Keep thinking it does 4 damage. Give me that treasure. That's an odd choice. Blade Splicer. Ouch. Ouchie. If he attacks me, I might just take it. Okay. If he attacks him, no. I can Fire Prophecy there, swing for the treasure, and then play Neheb. Card into your library. I mean, I could get rid of the underdog here. And then draw. Because I'm planning on playing Chainer anyways. can just conjure a Shivan Dragon as well. Conjure a Shivan Dragon. Because let's think, if I play if I play Chainer, next turn I can't before combat, can I? Yes, I can. I won't be able to activate it, though. Yeah, let's just play Niheb. Let's not overthink it. He can actually trade, and that makes a difference. If I make the Shivan Dragon cost 1 less, I can make a Shivan Dragon and copy it in the same turn, which is pretty solid. Okay, that's slow, but he needs lands, so I get it. Looks like he drew one. Not sure if I even trade Niheb with that. Not so sure. Okay. If it's about keeping Sarkhan, yes I do. So Niheb's not a big deal. Magda's decent. 2 through 4. Young G. Alright, make him cost 1 less. Or I could just copy that, swing with both of them. Copy that, swing with both of them, play Trainer, kill Blade Splicer. I don't mind trading the original. Let's play the Shivan Dragon. Yeah. Now, if I Fire Breathe and then copy it, does it get the buff still? I would think so. Which might mean I have win. That seems like a bad play. I think you're dead, bro. He's tapped out. I think I can kill him. My turn. Okay, let's think. So if I buff twice, that's 14, 15, 16. So let's buff 3 times. Oh, that sucks. 13, 14, 15. It does still give me lethal, though. It only still gives me lethal because of Royal Eruption, so it doesn't copy temporary effects like that. Okay. That's good to know. That is good to know. So even if a creature has, like, has a bunch of buffs on it, it doesn't copy those buffs. I gotta pause again. And we're back. All I had to do was prep up my coffee. Hey, I have enough to do this again. Maybe I'll do a bunch of these. I have, like, probably 5 or 6 Streets of New Capenna drafts I haven't posted yet, but apparently I'm just gonna skip those. and go into the new... I think I even won one or two of them. Oh well. I'm thinking about doing a format overview for Streets of New Capenna draft. Because I've done, like, over 20 drafts of Streets of New Capenna. Anyway... Robber of the Rich can let me steal his lands. Seems pretty good. Oh, if I manage to empty my hand, that is. Let's play Young P. Probably Sedgemoor Witch. Removal? It is removal. Sedgemoor Witch. What? One other target creature playing its owner's hand. If a permanent was put into your hand, get bolted. What do I want to discard, though? Do I discard Ilharg? If they have more cards in hand than me. I mean... guess I'll just play Sedgemoor Witch again. Whatever he does, I have 3 removal spells. No blocks. Duh. Looks like Robber of the Rich is going to be pretty useless. Meat Hook for 2. It's pretty good. This is about the worst I could have got. We'll play Robber. Although, honestly, getting Lutri in hand might have been right there. Because if I draw a mountain, I can Bone Shards Lutri. Kill 2 things. He does have Chainer's Edict for 2. If that be the case. So let's just play Ilharg. We'll just play Ilharg for now, and think. Getting the double Bone Shards off Lutri is not that important. Lutri's more of a, like, after the dust settles, I have an extra card. Yeah. Did he know that that exiles it? I can just Bone Shards, right? Is this an instant? It's a sorcery. I could always just discard the mountain. I think I actually will. Turn that creature to your hand at the beginning of the next end step, so... Put this... That does about nothing. Goldspan? Yeah. Big old dragons coming in, wrecking stuff. Ilharg is cool looking. It reminds me of the like King Old Boar in shoot, what's it called? Princess Mononoke, which is a great movie. If you're into anime at all, or even if you're not into anime, it's a good movie. It's one of those few where it's like, even if you're not a fan of anime, you can watch Princess Mononoke and be like, yes, this was a great movie. I'm listening to some smooth jazz now. I have a lot of weird genres on my Spotify that I listen to while I'm playing Magic. My Spotify was originally for playing Paragon, and then Paragon died, and then it was for Smite. There's a new Paragon 2.0. What's it called? Predecessor. Ironic. It's called Predecessor, even though it came afterwards. I'm psyched for that. If Predecessor releases on PS4, I'll be playing it. I stopped playing Smite. It just ate up too much of my time. And, like, it was always just not as good as Paragon. I would play Smite and be like, man, it'd be great if this was Paragon instead. Not hating on it. I still put hundreds of hours into Smite. It's not like I'm saying it's a bad game or anything. It's just not as good a game. Gamer ADD. That's when you just, like, you go and you start a game, and then you stop playing it, and then you go and you start a different game, and then you stop playing it. We need this to be a land. Yes. Very nice. Probably Toralf's disciple. Was he gonna, like, play with fire in my face or something? Is that moving? No. Run it. He defeated the Lightning Bolt boy with just regular old Lightning Bolt. Kinda sucks. Maybe I'll get it back with Chainer later. He has his own loot tree. Let's play Chainer. Goldspan is haste anyway. The bro has removal. I'll give him that. Yeah, land goes into Goldspan. Let's play Underdog. Continue to try to be aggro while my opponent hoses everything I try to do. Not sure I play that, actually. I'll start with the Sedgemoor Witch. Voracious Great Shark. Sure. Well, it got me through one land, and it got me through his creature, so that's decent. And now we can start blitzing the Underdog, if nothing else. Probably don't have a lot of other, like, discard draw type things. Ral. Ral for the Scry. And that puts him at 6. Rough. 3, 4, 5. Let me think. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't think I really worry about Ral, though. Like, do I just target him? Because I'm going to be hitting for 7, which is huge. Yeah. Let's just hit you. One, 2, 3. Put it in hand. And then I can flash it in during his turn, or I can wait and play it when I have Terror of the Peaks down. Although playing Terror of the Peaks Yeah, let's just play Terror of the Peaks. Because if he has spot removal for it... Plus I could draw, like, a burn spell. I didn't play my Royal Eruption yet. Bro, if he has the extra turn card... Neheb and Forsworn. Well, that's fine. You're still dead. I mean, that was a good try. If he had hit 2 creatures with flying, he still would have died, though. Because at that point, I swing, get the treasure, swing, get the treasure, and then Electro Dominance for 1, 2, 3, 4 for lethal. I think. It don't matter now. Huey Kane. Isn't Huey the name of one of the kids from Huey and Riley in Boondocks? It makes me think of him doing like a bunch of kung fu stuff. It's a Huey Kane. I don't really need to play either of the 2 drops here. 2, 3, 4. You can bottom that. Fable. Okay, so this is just like other draft formats where like a firm strategy in place often is more powerful than simply playing powerful cards. Well, that's fun to abrade. I don't want to discard any of these. These are all good. So I think I'm going to play Magda. Abrade that. If I can hit the 5 treasures, I can get, like, Terror of the Peaks, and then have the Terror of the Peaks Fable combo. Risen Reef is decent. He did not hit a land. We'll play the land. Kill that. I heard him say Dragonfire. I didn't hear the rest of it. Oh, look at Shivan Dragon's little arms. I never once saw that. And I've seen this card for years. I never once realized it has tiny little T-Rex arms on it. Oh, it's so goofy. That's so goofy. Alright, I think I just kill Selvala, right? 1, 2, 3. I can burn that for 3 and Royal Eruption his face. Honestly, though, probably better to just do this and hold on to the Electro Dominance. Conjure a Shivan Dragon. Make a copy of him. And turn. Because now I can use Magda at any point and just get Terror of the Peaks. He's also gaining 3 life. Alright, well, whatever, man. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I did have lethal. I was just working out how to achieve it. Probably Electro Dominance. Probably Swing Out, then Electro Dominance for the instant speed. And instant Shivan Dragon. So that'd be 5, 10, 10 to face. And then he'd take 5 from Terror. Okay. GG, I guess. Oh, that was fun. This Chromatic Cube draft is freaking insane. I can't really put add to decks because it's going to be all cards that I don't have. Bishop of Rebirth and Nylia's Intervention? Twice X damage to each creature with flying. That's kind of funny. Alright. That is it for that draft. That was actually a lot of... Wait, what packs do I win? 1 Innistrad Crimson Vow pack. And that might have been from the Mastery Pass. Anyway, if you enjoy that sort of content, I'm going to keep making it. Peace out, y'all.